Happy 2018 from the management and staff of Palm Branch Media, the parent company of SKN Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio.
Why read the news when you can watch it? Introducing SKN Newsline, the Federation's only online TV news platform. SKN Newsline is an online TV news platform covering news in St. Kitts and Nevis. We provide a daily and accurate news on the big stories and stories of interest that other media outlets have ignored. You can watch SKN Newsline on our website, www.sknnewsline.com, or Facebook page at www.fb.com/SKN Newsline, and also subscribe to our SKN Newsline YouTube channel. SKN Newsline, your world, your news.
Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. Come to Caribbean Flavors Restaurant and Bar in Charlestown for the best in local cuisine. Have your food prepared on the spot or served in a buffet-style setting with quality customer service. Get your day started right with our variety of homemade breakfasts. Try our sumptuous lunches, wraps, sandwiches, and so much more. Located at the Cotton Ginnery Mall, Charlestown, Nevis, overlooking the Charlestown Bay. Open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 469-9009 or 763-5452. Miss French Saint-Martin, Tatiana Clifton, is the 2017 Haynes Smith Miss Caribbean Talented Teen Queen after amassing 464 points in the pageant on Saturday night. Held at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort for the first time as part of a rebranding effort by the committee, the pageant was dominated with portrayals of Hurricane Irma in talent and theatrical appearance segments, as some of the contestants were from islands ravaged by the hurricane. Miss Saint-Martin also won Best Evening Wear with 67 points, wearing a green dress with leaf designs depicting growth and renewal of her island in the aftermath of Hurricane Irma. The Queen also won Best Theatrical Appearance with 124 points, also a depiction of Hurricane Irma, this time as the French Queen Marie Antoinette, lamenting on the travails of Hurricane Irma but expressing confidence of renewal. Tatiana narrowly defeated Miss Anguilla Destiny Bryan, who finished first runner-up with 461.5 points. Destiny won Best Talent with 221 points for her portrayal of a kidnapped girl seeking to break free from physical and emotional turmoil. Miss Barbados Megan Green finished second runner-up with 439 points. The newly crowned Queen, Tatiana Clifton, was elated with her win and see it as a victory for her island in the midst of the destruction from Hurricane Irma.
I am really excited. I'm really happy, only because my message was St. Martin will smile again, and I know St. Martin is smiling. One thing I can say, I know that I am a conqueror. I use my platform through social media, seeing that I moved away for educational reasons.
It was a moral victory too for Tatiana, as she had to evacuate from the island in the aftermath of Hurricane Irma to continue her education. Her chaperone, Carlicia Phillips, said it was Tatiana's determination why she was even competing, considering the challenges to prepare for the pageant in the midst of the hurricane devastation of St. Martin.
This one was a tough one, as Tatiana portrayed throughout the whole night about Hurricane Irma. She had to evacuate, out of the island to further her education. Her home were damaged, everything. So it was a bit difficult for us to prepare for this pageant because she was off island at the time. She came in, I would say, a week and a half before the show, so it was a lot of cramming. But she was very determined. She was like, I have to do this. I want to do this. At one point, it was like, I think maybe we should just sit it out for this year because things is going all crazy. But she was like, no, we got this. We're going to do this. And she wanted it, and she got it. And I couldn't be more happy. Now I can't even catch my breath.
Miss St. Lucia Kathlina Lawrence won the Best Interview segment with 90 points.
Explain how pageants can positively impact women and girls.
Growing up, I was always a shy and timid person. However, having entered the Queen of Grizzly pageant this last August, I was able to overcome that challenge and become a more outspoken person. So I think that having entered this pageant and having developed myself personally through the Queen of Grizzly pageant, the stigma attached to pageantry is false. Being in a pageant does help your personal development, and I think that all women and girls should release the stigma attached to pageantry and look at it as a doorway, an opening to express yourself, to become more confident, as an opening to show your talent and to show the world that women are not just idols or models or people who look good. We are confident, we are strong, and we are independent.
The pageant was keenly contested as the 6 contestants showed poise, grace, and exceptional talent. Chairman of the committee, Mr. Antonio Maynard, was pleased with the outcome of the 38th edition of the pageant, held for the first time outside Carnival Village.
I think change was a good one. It was a marketing strategy that we came here and it worked. Everybody loved change, and this pageant remains the most prestigious pageant in the entire Caribbean. We lived up to the expectation and reputation of this great show. 38 years. 38 years. And we have worked hard over those years to maintain a particular standard.
The talent pieces were enthralling. Miss St. Kitts' 16-year-old Alicia Barry sang the song Beautiful, expressing the importance of self-esteem. Miss Antigua and Barbuda 17-year-old Zaria Bidu performed the song Rise Again in tribute to the hurricane-ravaged sister island of Barbuda. Kathlina Lawrence of St. Lucia did a talent piece entitled Resurrection of One Beat, playing the steel pan to highlight the significance of supporting the performing arts. Miss Samantan portrayed Hurricane Irma destroying the island, and Miss Barbados Megan Green did the song Rise Up to portray the effects of bullying on persons with disability. Due to circumstances beyond her control, Miss Guyana was unable to attend the pageant.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like your boat when you're at sea and you get away from everything. Your home and the security of your daughter's things. And the car that you've had for too long, but after all these years, you just can't let go. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
With the crushing defeat of the Nevis Reformation Party NRP at the December 18 polls, and after suffering back-to-back election defeats, the future of NRP leader Joseph Parry is in question. Will he continue as party leader, or will he hand over leadership to someone else? Rumors were rife last week that he will be stepping down as leader of the party, but a Win FM report quoted Mr. Parry as saying he had not resigned, and when he makes a decision, he would notify the media. In an interview with SK Newsline during the election, Mr. Parry suggested that his party has a succession plan.
I mean, this is why young people are coming into the party. And we are trying to bring women and young men into the party. And we train them, we expose them to leadership. So when I decide to go, or if I drop dead or whatever happens to me, the party keeps going. That is what succession planning is about. Succession planning is not just about changing the leadership.
Political analyst Peter Wickham, prior to the elections, said he believes Parry should step down.
I believe that Mr. Parry has done well. He's become premier. He was in the vineyard for a long time, and he too may want, with Dr. Douglas, to consider whether a future outside of politics in a supporting role might not give the young, vibrant NRP leadership the opportunity to come to the fore.
In October, long-serving leader of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, Vance Amory, officially handed over the leadership of the party to his deputy, Mark Brantley, after being at the helm for some 30 years. But according to Mr. Parry, Mr. Amory was forced out of his party. He said the same won't happen to him.
CCM didn't have a succession plan. So when you say if there's a succession plan as well, what was their succession plan? They had a coup. A coup is not a succession plan. Mr. Amory was ousted out of his own party. He was the last of the founding member of that party. There is no founding member in that party now. If you go and ask the friends of Mr. Amory, they'll tell you it was a coup. So I don't think there is any comparison, and let us not pretend that there is a comparison. We have had proper elections. They have never had proper elections. There is absolutely no comparison. I have always exposed my people to leadership. We lead, we produce. If you look at me as a minister or you look at me as premier, you can see my production. You can't see any production for Mr. Amory. You can't see any production for Mr. Brantley. So you can't make a comparison. There's no comparison.
Mr. Parry became the lone elected member of the NRP, with the CCM winning 4 of the 5 seats in the Nevis Island Assembly election. Only time will tell if he will relinquish his post or hold on for some more time. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Ladies, want the finest in hair care services? Then come to Diva Hair in Pond Extension, Basse-Terre. We do nails, relaxers, weaves, haircuts, customs wig, color, hair treatment, lashes, and so much more. Our salon is clean and comfortable even while you wait. We take appointments only. Opened on Mondays and Tuesdays at 10 a.m. with the last appointment at 5 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. To make appointments, visit our Facebook page, Diva Hair. Call us at 660-4884. Diva Hair in Pond Extension, for the beauty in you.
of Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home offers quality service and satisfaction guaranteed. Serving our clients with respect, dignity, and sensitivity, Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home makes planning look so easy. With over 20 years experience in the funeral business, Mackie Hazen Memorial Funeral Home provides top quality service which is sure to give you, our valued customers, that guaranteed satisfaction. Visit us today at Church Street or call us at...
The popular tourist attraction Black Rocks in Bellevue, St. Kitts is now home to 5 Chattel House-style vendor booths. Speaking at a small ceremony at Black Rocks to mark the event on December 27th, Minister of Tourism Mr. Lindsey Grant said the government remains mindful that destinations around the world continue to upgrade for visitors by upgrading and adding to their historic sites and attractions and ensuring the high quality of their guests' experiences.
Our goal is to equip our citizens to create and to capitalize on opportunities for tourism-related enterprises, good catch, and to nurture a fertile environment for stakeholders and operators to maximize their earnings in an efficient and sustainable manner. The plan is working, and we are definitely fulfilling our mandate to reinvent, to rejuvenate, to refine, and to revitalize, and to add value to our tourism sector.
Minister Grant said that renovations to Black Rock started last year and that through several meetings it was agreed that there was an urgent need for intervention to raise the standard of the facility.
When after a number of meetings, it was agreed that there was an urgent need for intervention at Black Rocks to raise the standard of the facility, so that it would provide a much improved vendor and visitor experience befitting one of the most popular, iconic, and natural tourism attractions in St. Kitts. We fast forward to today, and there is ample evidence of work that has been done and the progress that has been made to bring about the transformation of this historic venue.
The tourism minister commended the Whitegate Development Corporation, namely its CEO and managing director, Mr. Ellis Hazel, for their financial and moral support to a significant portion of the project. Member of Parliament for the area, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, and Mr. Hazel spoke at the ceremony.
Look at the development here at Black Rock is that the government, through this and other initiatives and projects to come, is expanding the benefits of the tourism product to encompass the rural communities. And in this regard, we are doing so today by empowering 5 vendors. These vendors are, of course, very experienced in the trade. What we are doing today is to give them the support that they need so that the place from which they do business could be beautiful, enticing, and encouraging to those who come here so that they would want to patronize.
The phase 2 of the project would include improvements at the Bellevue siding, and that would feature additional retail spaces and an outdoor equipment museum to display the history of the sugar industry and to further add to the tourism product on this part of the island. Phase 2 of the project would also involve the rehabilitation of the pasture, as the pasture, as you're aware, is a focal point for many events, particularly at Easter.
The Minister of Tourism said the revitalization of the site provides entrepreneurs from nearby communities with a space to make and supplement their livelihoods. I am Chantel Rochester for SKN Newsline.
Limeweger Funeral Home is the most affordable and only all-inclusive funeral home in St. Kitts and Nevis. Their modern facility houses a chapel, a viewing parlor, a repast room, a casket selection room, a print shop, a flower shop, and they offer cremation services. Their very affordable all-inclusive package includes embalming, overnight viewing, chapel services, and recovery after autopsy. For more information, call 466-1225, 662-3118, or visit Limewiga Funeral Home at Limekeel, Bastille, where they offer service with compassion.
Police are investigating 2 reports of shooting at With Intent. On Friday, December 29 at about 8:23 a.m., the police received a report of a shooting on Pond Road in Bastille. Investigations have so far revealed that Marlo Martin was driving across Pond Road going west while in the vicinity of Neverson Street when an unknown assailant opened fire, causing damage to the vehicle. Martin escaped unhurt. Also on Friday, December 29, this time at about 10:21 p.m., police received a report of gunshots being heard at Trafalgar Village. Police inquiries so far have revealed that 2 persons were seated on the side of the street on Cardin Avenue when 2 unknown assailants opened fire. The persons who were at the area fled the scene, and 2 vehicles that were parked in the area were damaged. In more police news, Antoine Galloway of Newtown was formally arrested, charged, and cautioned on 2 counts of conveying of contraband into Her Majesty's prison. A wanted poster was issued for Galloway on December 22nd, and he was picked up by police in Nevis on December 23. Galloway was then freed and transported to St. Kitts, where he was charged on December 27th. For more police news, we join SK Newsline's Chantel Rochester.
Police responded to a report of an armed robbery at Dollar Stretcher, which is located on the Island Main Road in Sandy Point. The incident occurred at about 10:18 a.m. on Tuesday, December 26. Police investigations so far have revealed that a lone gunman entered the establishment and robbed the business of a sum of money. Investigations also revealed that the gunman discharged the firearm during the robbery. No one was hurt. Police processed the scene and items of evidential value were taken. Persons with information regarding this incident are asked to contact the Sandy Point Police Station at 465-6261 or the nearest police station.
Happy 2018 from the management and staff of Palm Branch Media, the parent company of SKN Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio.